First of all, thank you for watching my channel. Please like, share, comment, subscribe if you enjoy our content. Title: PAKAL the Great, ancient Mayan king of Palenque. The lush jungles of ancient Mesoamerica, where the emerald vines entwined with the colossal ruins of stone and mystery, the city of Palenque thrived under the reign of PAKAL the Great. Known for his radiant temples and intricate carvings, his visage was depicted in every cornerstone and fresco, the face of a sovereign who had led his people through epochs of prosperity and enlightenment. Yet, beneath the gleaming facade of glory, PAKAL harbored dark secrets, one that would unravel the very fabric of his civilization. The legend began on a moonless night when the air hung heavy with the scents of blooming orchids and the distant sounds of the jaguar's roar intermingled with the whispers of the wind. PAKAL, hailed as a wise king by his subjects, stood in his private chamber, illuminated only by the flicker of a single candle. This was no ordinary night, it was the night of the Elders' ritual, a time when the sacred blood of the ancients was said to grant unmatched power to those willing to pay the price. PAKAL, ambitious and relentless in his thirst for dominion, sought to use the ancient rites to bind the spirits of the jungle to his will. He desired not only the loyalty of his people but the strength to conquer neighboring realms and expand his empire. The elders had warned of the consequences, of the darkness that lay within such magic, but PAKAL was undeterred. Summoning the shadowed spirits of the past, he enacted the forbidden rites in secret, hidden deep within the overgrown ruins of the Temple of the Inscriptions. As the smoke from the sacred copal wafted through the air, the very ground trembled beneath him. With each chant, Skal felt the power surging through his veins. He envisioned towering temples stretching beyond the horizon, gold and jade glittering in the sunlight, as legions of his enemies fell before him. But victory came at a terrifying cost. The spirits that he summoned did not bend to his will. Instead, they demanded tribute, the lives of innocents and the virtues of his kingdom. Unbeknownst to his people, PAKAL began to cleanse his realm of what he deemed impurities. His judgment descended upon the weak and unworthy, the dissenters, and those who simply questioned his rule. The swamps and rivers swelled with the blood of the sacrificed, turning the once sacred land into a cursed ground where screams and shadows intertwined. Once a beacon of hope, Palenque became steeped in fear. Whispers of discontent twisted through the marketplace like the smoke that veiled PAKAL's dark rituals. As the king's tyranny deepened, a rebellion began to brew, led by a brave warrior named Ixchel. She was a descendant of the noble lineage, a woman of both wisdom and courage. She gathered her people, the farmers, artisans, and scholars, united by their desire to reclaim their pride and save their city from the dark grasp of their king. They met in the depths of the jungle, away from the watchful eyes of PAKAL's guards, weaving a plan shrouded in secrecy. Ixchel, skilled in the ancient ways of her ancestors, sought the guidance of the ancient spirits whom PAKAL had wronged. In the heart of the jungle, she performed her own ritual, calling forth the pure spirits of nature that had been hidden away by PAKAL's darkness. They warned her of the usage of dark magic, but promised that they would grant her the strength to confront the king and cleanse Palenque of his vile deeds. On the eve of a celestial event, a rare alignment of the sun and moon, Ixchel and her valiant followers stormed the arena where PAKAL was about to enact his most powerful ritual yet, one that would bind the very essence of the land to him. As the spectral mist surrounded him, he felt invincible. The spirits of the jungle hovered at his command. Yet, just as he was about to seal the dark pact, Ixchel emerged from the shadows, radiant and determined, confronting the Dark King. "You do not own this land, PAKAL. It breathes, it lives, and it will no longer bleed for your greed." Her words echoed through the temple, a furious challenge that shook the foundations of his power. The confrontation reached a fever pitch as Ixchel invoked the power of nature itself. The spirits of the jungle united against PAKAL, fueled by the injustice of his reign. Shadows converged and winds howled, a storm of fury against the tyrant who had betrayed his own people for finite glory. Caught in the tempest of his own making, PAKAL struggled to maintain control. The power he sought to command unraveled before him, the dark mist twisting into wails of rage and sorrow. In that final moment, PAKAL saw the truth. The spirits were no longer his allies but his judges. The wooden throne of Palenque cracked beneath him, echoes of betrayal reverberating in the air. With a final exclamation of defiance, PAKAL was consumed by the very darkness he had summoned, his form dissolving into the shadows, leaving only the echoes of a ruler who had once been great but had succumbed to the depths of his own hubris. Palenque, once steeped in fear, began its slow resurrection under the benevolent care of Ixchel. The ensorcelled land breathed anew, and as the sun rose over ruins now graced with flowers, its people rebuilt their city, weaving tales of the king who fell to darkness and the warrior who brought forth the light. In the heart of Palenque, a new stone carving emerged, a reminder that true greatness lies not in the hunger for power, but in the honor of one's people, in the harmony between the ruler and the realm.